I'm getting into the computer. Should be live. There we are. Now I got up and running. Okay. So last night I was really kind of tired. I didn't want to get online for too long. So I went through some nickels. I think 109 rolls. Got 24 left. I got the next three opened up. I did a few nice little beehives here. Just show you what I came across last night. Let's see. So here we got two of them, basically. Just kind of dirty looking coin. Let's see if we get over a little bit more. There we go. Okay, still hang out just that. Now it's telling me I'm tilted. Oh well. So here we got a nice beehive right up in here, hanging down from the upper part of the edge of the building. We got a little dye chip right up in here. Got a beehive here. We got one there. I think that was it on this one. Yep. That's all that was on that one. Here we got one. Oh, there we go. We got one starting out right here. Got an interior hallway. This is a class 2 or 3. I can't remember what. I had it down lower last night. I was able to look at it. Just don't remember. So we got it there. We got a massive, massive one on the left side. And that is a class 2. Let's see. I got 2 for over. There we go. Class 2 beehive. Still trying to get this thing straight with the monitor. I've been trying to work with this stuff. So here you got one edge, and here's the secondary edge. A little bit of dye chip and yo, maybe. Then we just got a small class 2 on this side of the building, and one by the FS. And then we got a little spiky down at the bottom, and another one come off the top of the overhang. There's one more, but we need to get on with this. I'm trying to get at least 12, at least 15 rows done tonight. So we're at 7 o'clock. So we're going to get rolling with this. Eric. Huh. Well, welcome in. Here you are. So what we got here? A bunch of junk on this one. Oh, it's 1970. Oh well, got a bunch of junk on it. 2020. Got a little bit of beehive by the FS. No, that's just dirt. E2 Denver. (2015) Philly. (2020) Denver. These I just keep looking for die cracks. Occasionally, I think I found only 2 beehives in the pre 2006 era of the Monticello buildings. That was last year. From Denver. Yeah, we got machine doubling going on. Two 2006 Denver. That's post-mint damage. '22 Philly. So, watching Blue Ridge's market report from today. Anytime I go on eBay, look for these bulk lots of certain coins. I can never find them. Then he does a report where they sold to like what? A lot of 24 clipped wheat cents for about $50, $60 for how much he said it was. Get that into around this for $10, $15 a piece. You make your money back plus some. I got my share of clip planchets here and there. I got a few of the off-center strikes. Some tone Lincoln cents. I got blue. Actually, I got Jefferson nickel that's tone blue. Yeah, you got rolling marks on there. Pacific. Denver. On that mark, let's talk about that for a second. The Pacific, the Buffalo, Kill, and then Peace in that order. And who has the most? I heard in my area people pulling those out circulation. Because it was not unusual for me to have at least 20 of each. The first one I got a box of nickels, I had about 20 per each, averaging the first few boxes. Back then I was doing pennies, and I do nickels, one every quarter, I guess it was. Then I just get rolls of, it's right here. Shadow. Okay. So that was a double die. That was before I knew what beehives were, too. I'm trying to figure out who I saw that from. I think I've taken a week off from roll hunting and sorting out all my beehives, showing y'all the ones that I found over the last couple of years. Besides what I posted back in December from what Dirty Water sent me. There's a 52. That's the second 50 of the hunt. And this is San Francisco. And that's a die crack. I think, see if I can hold it up and get the angle on it. No, it's a dot. It's a scratch. Somebody scratched it. Okay. What year is this one? Why is 63 up there? Oh, my nickels got messed up. Okay, 62. Okay. They get 58 Denver last night. He's not. Today was a bad day for me. I woke up, phone was dead as a doornail. Apparently I didn't plug it in last night into the charger, which I thought I did. And on top of that, my head was killing me, and sure enough, we got rain. Not a couple hours after I called into work. I lose my vision. I get tunnel vision when I get migraines. And it's like I'm looking down through a straw. I'm not going to risk driving like that. I think I just used up the rest of my PTO up, which is not good. Is that nice? 1983. Yeah, that's one roll down. Oh, we got one more in that stack. Hello, Jeff. How's it going? I hope I find silver in this box. I've gone 5 boxes without a silver nickel in a box. Last year, every box I got had at least one silver nickel in it. Oh, we have 48. Philly. What's this one? This is 47. Yep. Yep. So do you roll hunt coins also? That's the high D. So hopefully I'm trying as many as I can tonight, so I can. If it doesn't rain tomorrow, it's truck washing day on Thursdays. Oh, you must be overseas. Okay, go. Have a good night. I guess you're over in Europe. It's 1 a.m. Now that's cool. Subscriber person dropping in from Europe. That is cool. Always check the eyes. Liz for doubling up in there. A lot, for some reason, the way they do the nickels, press the coins now, a lot of doubling occurs in the center on both sides of the coin. It's just a gap. I think that's just a gap up there. $77. I'd love to find a cud while roll hunting. That would definitely make my day. Besides silver, find a cud. Where are we at on 24 Denvers? We are at approximately 7. One more to hit to get to my average. Nice little die chip between the E and the R. Got a straight beehive right there. This is all just messed up. I'm not even worried about keeping this one. That's horrible. $25 dimmer with machine doubling. Okay. Need about 8 more nickels for the 21 Denvers to close out that tube. Then I'll move on to 2020. Some type of ring of death. That's from them type of counting machine. As post-mint damage. Badly post-mint damage, I would like to say. See right there in the corner? That is die deterioration or machine doubling. Until right here at the bottom of the O. It's really, really flat. One silly. Definitely machine doubling on that one. Bunch of junk. Computer's doing the dang thing again. Okay. So yeah, tomorrow I'll go to the car wash. Actually, I need to bring my dad a check. So, managed to car wash by his house. Here's how many 20s I got. Here by his house, and then maybe he's one here by my house. I don't know yet. Here's another 52. We got Denver. Now we just need a San Francisco, and we get the trifecta. It's getting warm in this house. I know where my little fan was at. There's a little fan. Oh, I know where one's at. Be right back. I gotta go get something. I'm burning up. I need a fan in here. Coming back from a little desktop fan. Electric bill was $80-something for this for last month. I'm trying to save on electricity. So I cut back the AC to 76 degrees versus 72. I found a package I never did open. I didn't know it's even in here. From Amazon, of all people. Let's see. Okay. That cable. Okay, now I got me a little clear blowing on me. Put that out the way. Okay, I found a package I never did open. I don't know what's even in here. Got my name on here. I got a 2-box. Huh. XL large gloves. Purple. That'll last me a while. So, you pay for Domino's, which is good, and I gotta save that money for June to pay for my shed. I think I get paid one more time before the shed notes due, so that's what I'm hoping for. And 21 Philly. Got two little desktop fans. They plug into USB port. Okay. There we go. a little bit better. Try and get the phone perpendicular or parallel to the monitor. If you see the LCD behind the monitors, the curtains my sister made for me. Once I get the bookshelf built and installed in here, this one's going to get repainted. We can get painted purple and gold for LSU colors. But that paint job will happen probably sometime next year. I got to paint the outside of my house first. So we do look for buffaloes. Occasionally those do pop up. I had one V nickel for the first time ever, 1896. It was a metal detecting fine. You can tell by how well pitted it was, the patina of it. We did get one Canadian cent. I put it back here someplace so I won't lose it. This we got the other night, 2007 Canadian coin. So some foreign nickel so far coin in this box. Now we're going to do this kind of fast. I can say I'm kind of behind. We are, me and my son, we were going to go get up his uncle who was shot about a month ago at the mall, Louisiana. Take him to go see the Mandalorian Grogu. So that's gonna be, that'll be good. Told Donnie we may go to a movie. I mean, go to a burger afterwards, but it won't be at the mall. Yes, dye deterioration and machine doubling. This is pretty bad shape for Denver. It almost looks like it struck through a cap dye on both sides. But it's not. It's badly dye deterioration. Hmm. 25 Denver. I need to put Discord on my computer. Connect my account from my phone to the computer. Come on, I need more 21 Denvers. Find tons of the other dates, but not the date that I need. With the ring of death. Phil guy's on. Another Killboat. I think it's a tie between the Killboat and the Buffaloes for second and third place. I can't find my card that I read all that stuff down on either, and that's got me kind of upset about that, but it's okay. I've been keeping track of the boxes. Another die deterioration coin. 87 Denver. 85 Philly. So 1980 was the first year they officially put the Philadelphia Mint mark on all the coins except for the penny. We didn't get the honor of the Philadelphia Mint mark on the penny until 2017. Oh, that was a 41. Philly. Wow. '53's in the wrong spot. There we go. I said, wait a minute, I know I don't have silver. The 53 I moved up there with the 40s. We'll put them on die chip. Between the E and the R on that one. I'm definitely going to keep. It's about 90%. The hard part is getting that area down here between that, down the loop, getting the die chip down there. That's nasty. Took out my water in here and think about that. So foot massage would stop. I'm gonna go get my bottle of water. Okay. There's those 3 rolls up. Man, about 33 minutes. Well, let's talk about 5 minutes for showing the beehives. So bummer. There it is. Okay, we may have a war nickel here. I'm not sure. I see a dark nickel. It's got the patina for a war nickel. So we're gonna look at that row first, since open up this 3rd row. I'm not sure if it is or is not. It's hard to tell. Best Georgery R8S says hi. Hello. Let's get through this, see if that nickel is what I think it is, but I'm not sure yet. Tell you what, we're going to flip it on out. Oh, it's a 1990. It's got oh man, not what I thought it was. Yes, good. It's coming through. So, maybe if I find beehives, coins from the 40s and 50s. There's a buffalo. 2005, and it's not the speared bison. That's only happened one time, and that was a very corroded one. Very corroded V nickel. Early stage beehive right there. Looks better like this. Oh no, wait a minute. Oh no, that's crud. Never mind. 91. Would you like to see that V nickel, Gregory? One I found a couple months ago. Okay. Give me a second here. I gotta flip through these pages. Should be in this book. I don't see it. It's very corroded. Unless I put it up somewhere else. I may have put it up somewhere else. I thought I had it inside this book. Oh, here it is. You see the date right there? Oh, that sucks. See, there's the big V. There's an 1897, but it's very corroded. Let's see, I say 1. got one buffalo this year. Yeah, just one buffalo. I got a 3-cent nickel that's got a 180-degree die rotation air on there. Now it's right now, it's been put up in the safe. I'm actually going to send it off to Annex to get it slabbed up with the die rotation air on there. So my actual goal is to get through 3 rows per hour. And I got 3 hours to do this in, because I do get off at, at 10 o'clock. If I get off, I have got to go get something to drink besides water. And my Coca-Cola fix. So I probably will leave and go get me a Coke and come back and hunt a few more rows before I take a shower and go to bed. There's a little spiky behind, but I'm not going to keep that one unless I find something else on here. Yep. Actually, I might have a 3-cent piece up here. I don't know. Plus, going through some coins that IT sent me. Some she thought were doubled or not. Some that possibly are doubled. I've marked up for her. I want to do a video on her stuff that she sent me. If I'm missing, I'm working on this presidential proof dollars. So I've been trying to get the proof sets that I need, which gives the proofs for everything else. So I'm down to 2010 and 2015 proof sets. Now give me all the proof coins for the presidential series done. Now whether it's type A, type B, I'm not worried about that. I just want one of each as a proof. And is the positioning of the letters on this edge tells you whether it's a type A or B. Yes, yeah, so you got a 3-cent nickel. I think the only ones that made when silver were during, silver were during the Civil War, I think. So I was selling and whatnot. Found out about a month ago. Technically, I cannot sell and whatnot because I do have a Louisiana State Auctioneer's license, nor do I have a license from the city of Baton Rouge. So I'm going to use it as like since I don't have a brick and mortar location, place those coins for sales, including rows of wheat cents. Dude, I think the 3-cent nickel is actually up here with me. But I'm on a little time constraint right now, or else I'll look for it and show it to you. Reason I show you that. Ooh, look at that nice beehive. That's a nice beehive right there on that one. Nice big class 1. No. Well, I didn't see what year that was on that nickel either. Yeah, I'm wanting good luck in finding silver. 2020. Think about the 4 silvers for the year out of 13 boxes. This is box 14. Last year I got more in change than I did in out of boxes. There's a seller and whatnot. He works for Mercy Service Systems in the town he's at in Georgia, and his wife is not doing good. They got hospice in. His name goes by Tim. He needs prayers like crazy. I think now his prayers just to get it over with. And her to continue suffering. Very sad situation. He needed he needed some money last year, so I sold him about 20 silver nickels for way less than market value, so he can resell them, get some bills caught up and all that. I did that for him. I think one day I want to drive to Georgia. You should meet up with him. 24 Denver. Peace. It's our 4th one out of this box. Okay, bye. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. Six. Is it? It's not a double die. Peace. Well, these 2004s are starting to make a. He sent me a bunch of. Oh, he gave me a peace out sign. Okay. Yeah, another circle came from. Ooh, look at that beehive. That's a class 2. All the same shape as the class 1. So that's a class 2. What year was that one? 2020. Don't know the stack for the beehives. You get kind of tall. Yeah, I'm waiting for a message from him any day now saying that she's gone. We got die crack right here. There at the edge of my glove. That's got machine doubling. I'm gonna get that with machine doubling. Yeah, got these things wrapped on my feet that massage your feet for you. You do it more like a pulse. One's just stopped. No, it's still going. I haven't seen any dry coins in the last few boxes. But I wish I knew what happened to all my drawer coins I've saved. 5 likes. Thank you. So for lunch, I had PBJ sandwiches. And for supper, 3 bean beef burritos. And I am still hungry. I had no breakfast. Get these little bitty tiny Jimmy Dean sausage biscuits in the freezer. 3 of those make up 1 sausage biscuit from McDonald's. Seven. So I'm selling for beehives from 2025 and the new the dual date 1776 2026 nickels. That's actually a nice 81. Look at crumbs. I'm going to keep that for right now. Here's a 2005 Denver and Specific View. You don't have to rearrange my desk and all of that. That's going to be fun. Okay, let me take these foot massaging things off, and I'm going to go get my bottle of water. Oops, sorry. Sit down for 9 hours at a time. Got the option to stand up. I can do it for 30 minutes. It's like getting kind of lightheaded and all kinds of other stuff start going stupid on me. Two, three, get up. Okay, coming back with water. And something to drink. Huh. It's still showing y'all the nickels that I just did. Well, there's a lag. I hate this vertical. I do hate vertical. Okay. The hell? That's a kill boat. Okay, I can't get into it. Only so I'm holding on to. So Time delay, looks like it's about 45 seconds, maybe a little bit longer, maybe a minute. So let me pause. Y'all came to. That's me going to get my bottle of water. Once it quit raining, I need to cut my grass. Rained last weekend. So how Louisiana gets its rain? That is a good thing to discuss. Okay, I'm about 100 miles, 110 miles from the Gulf Coast. What year we get? 1960. Let's see, salt water depends what you're talking about. Gulf of Mexico, a good 3-hour drive to Grand Isle. So now I have to North Shore. North Shore is Port Lake Pontchartrain, which it collects water from different rivers, and then eventually it drains out into the Gulf of Mexico. You got Lake Maurepas, which connects to it, which what the Amite River near me collects. It runs onto there. It flows into Lake Pontchartrain. So Lake Pontchartrain is actually it's actually salt water. You may find a few alligators off the coast in Lake Pontchartrain. Most of the time you find those in freshwater rivers. So if there's a low pressure moving above Louisiana, or high pressure, low pressure, it's going to pull in the moisture off the Gulf of Mexico. And somewhere between us and New Orleans, it begins to condense down into clouds. There's 24 Denver. That gives us 8. That's our average per box. It's 8. For me to go up to 9, we have to find 10 in this box. Make it a 9 average. So it condenses as it approaches Baton Rouge. Actually, as soon as it gets above shore, it starts to, water vapor begins to condense down into clouds. And we tend to get afternoon thunder showers. We had a weatherman, Pat Shingleton, who's responsible for the St. Patrick's Day Parade to get started years ago in Baton Rouge. He calls them thunder bumpers. This one? It's 58. Okay. Yep. So I got 3 rows of nickels down here. Besides the beehives and die chips, the 40s, the 50s, and the 60s. I keep forgetting I got a bag out there. It's got my proof nickel out there from a Jefferson book. which will complete the Jefferson book except for upgrades, which I've been buying upgrades off of Whatnot because nobody else around here has the upgrades. So what's bad is somebody has like a $9, they flat rate $9. It kills me by a $3 nickel for and turn around and pay $12. So usually if it's $9 for shipping and handling, I try to get at least 3 coins. Make it a $3 per coin in shipping. 4 is better. Depends on what I got in the bank at the time of bidding. So, do have a milk I'll be able to do, but I dropped the package or I pulled stuff out the closet to get to it. So if you look for that, I'm probably gonna make that video Sunday. Pretty cool. Cause the last one was the coin I got from Blue Ridge. And it's amazing looking. Oh, you 21 Denvers. $64. This is a nice looking 64. Denver. We'll take that one. A little bit of luster left on it, not much. Let me look at it one more time. Those are called pocket polished. There you got a little class 2. So you see both sides of the beehive. $2004. And my friend Jersey, I bought from him. I think I don't know if y'all. There's a video. I bought 2 rolls of Lincoln Cents wrapped in 1982. FS Beehive, nice size one too. 2 rolls to pull 16 wheat cents from 1982 wrap. All copper. And the oldest coin I found there was a 1981. So I'm wondering, if I were to start roll hunting back when I was in high school, boxes of pennies, how many wheat cents would I have today? It just blows my mind. So if I average 8 per roll, that's 400 wheat cents. Another beehive, a little small class 2. See, when they announced they're going to quit production of the Lincoln Cents, I should have been getting 4 boxes a week. 4 boxes a week. I think it was like June, end of June of 2025, that they told me they couldn't no longer get wheat cent, the Lincoln Cent boxes for me at the bank. Now, the box I've been going through, I got from Jersey, it cost me some money, way more But his deal with his bank was if he opened up a business account with them, he wanted first choice at buying the bags of Lincoln Cents. And they said, sure. So it's in his contract until they say they can no longer do it due to federal regulations. So sometimes he has 3 to 4 bags a week for sale on his Whatnot platform. But I was smart. 2 years ago, when I started getting boxes, should have been buying $100 worth each week. Jesus, I wonder how much that would. It's an off-center strike, or misaligned die strike. Yep, that's in horrible, horrible shape. Huh. I did get a strange letter in the mail the other day. I don't know how I got my address. So was married, divorced now. And we first got married, we went and applied for food stamps. All we wanted was $50 a week, $200 a month, which is not much compared to what some people get for 2 of us. And we got turned down because they said my truck was too expensive. And we didn't have our kids. We were just trying to get on our feet, get some bills and stuff caught up. So we went to rely on food stamps. Here's a nice die crack right there at the base. And on this side, we're going to keep that one. I get a letter from the food stamp office saying you have qualified for food stamps based on your work history. Well, my ex-wife hasn't worked in a couple of years. She's been doing odd jobs for this lady. She paid for her rent for this lady she lives with. But they're saying your application from 1994 has been approved for food stamps. I come up and said, y'all might want to look at the date on that application. Said, we applied in 94, now you're telling us we qualify for $50 a month. Said, I'm divorced. My kids are grown out of school. I don't need it. But what was funny about that is, a grocery store by my mom and dad's house. It's been several different stores now. Now it's some type of used store facility. They also store cars, whatever, out front in the parking lot. I was in there one day. They about 5 kids. This is when my kids were little. She whips out her debit card, her food stamp card, because plastic. They went into plastic card probably in 2000, I would say. Because the ex-wife, for a while, she had food stamps, and they were a little bit like certificate, like low postage stamps. The reason why I went to plastic because of the fraud being used. So I had a couple items. I tried to help her get home so I could cook for then the wife and the kids. Supper. She asked me to stop and get milk and something else. I said, sure. So right behind the lady as she's going out the door, I watch her. She goes to a Mercedes Benz. Now we were able to get the kids in the little chip program, but we still did not qualify for Medicare, for food stamps. So I decided to follow that lady home, which is in Park Forest, where I grew up at. House was way more than ours, and she's got 5 kids, and I think she had $400 in food stamps. What they did was, you used to get these sort of stamps, the reason why they call it food stamps. The denominations of 1s, 5s, 10s. I think there was 2 20s. Depending on what you got. And what you had to do is, you had to rip out what you need to out of those. There's a 20 for Denver. Okay, we were at number 9 for the hunt. So I was at one place by our friends to go get some 62. Yeah, it's got Denver in it. Let's see what mint mark we got. Denver. I'm not going to worry about that one. Watch they give all the kids each like a $5 food stamp. And the deal is, with the food stamps, you're supposed to get money back in stamp form. Well, this store, they were giving them back, they changed back in cash. I said, that's odd. Why would they do that? Well, I place them getting in trouble and shut down. Because they were giving the food money back as in cash, not in food stamp. I watched a lady that did this, gave her kids the money. They went and cashed in the food stamps for a candy bar, 50 cents, plus tax, 54 cents. Let's just say. And she'll get the 4 something back. Well, the kids got to keep the hard change. She got the rest of the money back. And I watched her go in there and buy alcohol. Not supposed to buy alcohol with food stamps. But if it's cash, you can. I saw a deputy out there. I told him what was going on, and he needed to call somebody with the state government to report it. And they ended up closing that store. Got busted for doing that. They ended up having to shut that store down. That store shut down a couple weeks after that report came out. Because he filed a report, he went and got all the surveillance tapes inside and outside the store and watched what was going on. So they pulled tapes back from like 2 weeks previous. And they noticed this one cashier doing that, giving change back in the form of cash instead of food stamps cash, so people can buy alcohol. They say the store shut down because of it. The cashier got arrested. The lady with the kids, I don't know what happened. So I don't like blowing whistle on people, but when you don't qualify for it, You can see, watch other people, how they cheat the system. Kind of makes you on a little bit on the mad side. Trying to determine if that's a double die or not. Looks like it's double. Just at the top of the door frame. Very skinny. There it goes over there. Look at it. So 8:30, we almost got 9 rolls done. That ain't bad. Thank you for the 6 like, whoever that was. Hope I got a new subscriber. Oh, channel giveaway. Channel giveaway. I gotta go through the stuff. I'm gonna probably do the first one the first weekend in June. It will take me a while to get everything sent out. Do the price of stamps. I'm going to be using a comment picker, which I've been researching on. I think I know which one I'm going to use. There'll be an email address listed in the secondary description where you have to email me your address and your channel name. And I will have the coins and all numbered. We're going to have some Trump funny money. You can do what you want. If you want to keep it, burn it, whatever you want to do. If you don't like Trump, you want to burn it, it's all up to you. A couple gold foils. I think I got enough for one for each giveaway because we're doing one on my birthday. The big prize is going to be on my birthday. It's going to be a Proof 2009 Lincoln Cent set, which is all that's made out of copper. And they're the satin finish, by the way. Thanks. Don't bite me on the neck. In fact, I need to figure out how to do a placard for YouTube. About the Gibby. And there's going to be some 92 unsegregated peonies, 57, which I divide those up between 2 sets, not a lot. 1957 uncirculated Jefferson Nichols. 2009 LP2 formative years. As one I want to be able to give away, I'm going to keep it. So we'll be short on one giveaways because it's got something on there. Some type of glue or something. So yeah, doing the channel Gibby. But you must be a subscriber to qualify because I can look at the list on my phone and check everybody out. I want to go home. Oh, wait, I am home. Sometimes I do that because there are times I wish I was at home. So also, not only do I have subscriptions to, well, I get videos off Amazon. Not all videos are free. Some stuff to rent, buy, whatever. But the Amazon Prime, the HBO with my cell phone plan, which I need to call AT&T about. I'm not happy with them right now. Pay for Netflix. Then you got Pluto TV, which I watch occasionally. Usually I watch for the Star Trek the series off the Star Trek on there. Sometimes you can find movies on demand on Pluto TV. You got Tubi TV, and they have the Jeff Foxworthy show on there. And I just realized, I didn't realize this that happened. First show came out as Foxworthy Heating and AC. Well, he ended the season with the birth of his daughter. Season 2 starts up, a whole different wife, same son, a different type of company with Bill Engvall. Oh, God. I think the Killbots called up with Pacific View and passed it up. I was watching that today since I was home with a freaking migraine. More or less listening to it. So it's a whole different wife, same son. Instead of a daughter, he's got a second son, younger. I haven't watched the first. I ain't finished the first episode. I was like, wait a minute, why did they do this? So, no, I saw him before he made it to the big time. We used to have a club here called the Funny Bone. So they get these comedians that come in on Wednesday, go Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. 4-night stint. I think Sunday was open floor. Open mic, whatever you want to call it. Open mic. Yeah, that's the open mic. Then it was Sundays and Mondays. Tuesdays, there was, only thing that was open was the bar. Sometimes they might have somebody come in on Tuesday night for one night only. Or there's another bar in town called Texas Club. And back in the day, they had the male strippers there, basically, on Wednesday nights. Me and Darren, being single, young, 18, over 18. We would go to the Funny Bone. At the time he broke up with his wife, they were dating, then they broke up. So he was for a while without a girlfriend. And we would go to the Funny Bone. And from there, we would go to Texas Club to try to pick up on women. I was at Votech at the time. So, you know, you didn't have to be 21 like you do today. 18 and older, you got in. So we would go try to pick up women after the male strippers were done. But I went on one night. It was a Thursday night because I was going out of town on Friday with the family, so I took Thursday off and help get stuff packed up and go to Florida. Nice little beehive, beginning of one. It's almost complete. So we went on Thursday night, and Jeff Foxworthy was there performing. Oh, God. They had to call security up on stage in his performance. He is making a joke about Livingston Parish. I ain't saying anything else about it, but let's just say what he said. They had to call security up on stage. Some guys were getting ready to rush him. But his wife is from Lafayette, Louisiana. She was, I think she was Miss Louisiana back in the day. The same thing, that's a horrible combination. A redneck and a Cajun. If anybody's got an Alexa device, you ask her to tell you a joke, okay. You'll be very specific about your jokes. I tried telling her what was the difference between a Cajun and a redneck, and she won't do it. She will not go along with it. I'm not going to do it here either. Young guy I work with at the office, he is actually a fourth cousin or fifth cousin to my kids. Let's see, okay. So, her uncle, kids be her first cousins. They're third cousins. And what's funny, even though it's French, it sounds Arabic or Spanish, because the last name is Miguez. But there's an area along the French and Spanish border where the names intertwine. Now, I do know that they're direct descendants from the Acadians that came from Nova Scotia to Louisiana. I actually seen the Big Family Bible. So when we were dating, we actually drove down to go meet her dad. She wanted me, because she was adopted, but they allowed her to stay in touch with her parents. So we drove down to go meet him. Me and her brother went and met her Aunt Dot. Her dad's mom was still alive. And that's when I learned about what true jambalaya was. And I thought about, if I had the pot big enough, I thought about competing in the jambalaya competition down in Gonzales. I don't have pot. I cannot make a date out on that one. 1990 something. You know it's not silver. Well, that coin took a hit. How many people I got in here right now? Just to me with 6 likes. Oh well. It's raining, it's pouring. Don't sing. So Philly with the double die, I think. I think that's right. What's this? No, that is DDOs. Gotta check the eyes. Ew. Got 2 areas. Hang on. So Philly with the double die. Okay. I'm way ahead of schedule. $64, how bad? We're gonna put it. Nah, I got enough of the 60s right now. So I think I'm gonna go 3 more after this set's done. It's gonna leave me 9 for tomorrow, plus whatever change I get from the car wash and the truck. So the weekend of the giveaway, I'll be only doing quarters. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go down to Circle K, grab me a snack. Oh yeah, it looks like I'm also allergic now to raw onions. Something in the raw onions is making me sick. I'm on 21 Denvers. We need about 8 or 9 left, I think. So tomorrow, I'm going to do 150 pennies. I'll probably get that set up tonight. Or as soon as I get home, we can go through those as fast as possible. We'll do the nickels, then do all the change, and then we'll do the pennies. Got deterioration on that nickel. Tell about how the P looked. Back then, like when Q&A was taking photos, I actually sent one in. I said, I'm not too sure about this. So I said, is this a double die or die deterioration? They responded to me as die deterioration. Now they featured some of my coins on that on their streams before. Three. So that's set. Got one more row left. Yeah. Coke Zero from Circle K and something to eat. So last night, there was a message, need drivers. So, hour and a half, I made $28. First run was a street I couldn't go down, for reasons I shall not say. So, I took the other run. The guy took the other one, caught me later on last night, goes, said, Van, oh, first year Jefferson Nickel, we got 39. No doubling. 39. I don't know if I mint marked that. That's the Philly. You realize in 13 years that nickel's will be 100 years old? So right now, the wheat cents for this year are 100 years old. From 1926. And we still find those in circulation. Crazy. So, because Van, the run you couldn't take, $10 tip was that run I took, $16 tip. Then I had a 0 tip, a $1 tip, and a $2 tip. I did 4 runs last night in an hour and a half. So they bought me supper. And then I ran into an issue. We have these cameras we have to put in our cars now from Domino's. We're at a test store. Corporate's making everybody do certain franchises do and all that. And the first alert I ever got was not me on video. Because I said, this is not the interior of my truck. It was a van. Come to find out, went back to the map. It was from Southern California. Same exact camera number, ID number. Dude was messing with this camera. You're not supposed to mess with it. But when I had last night, plugged it in, logged into it, it kept dropping out of the app. I didn't realize it. It had recording. So I had told the manager last night, George, dude, this camera ain't working right. So it kept dropping out off the app. It was recording, but I kept resetting it to camera 2. It'd take it, and I go back and look, and it was not there. Hello, welcome in, whoever the second person is in. Thank you for coming in. Please remember to hit that like button. No silver yet. Just got 39 nickel. 39, 40, 41, 42, then 47, 48, 53, 58, 60, 61, 62, 63, 66, 68, and 69, and 69S. And the 242s, we just need an S, then we have a try 41s, whatever it is. One of these I need, let's see, this one. Oh, that's in the wrong spot. That's a 52. I got that in a 42. So I have no silver. I need S for the 52. Question is, did they make an S for 52? I think they did. This Revit stuff is gonna cost me my job. I think I can draw the stuff in Revit, but I like to make sure. Okay, here we go. Got a little beehive there. Got one right there. Die chip below the E in 5. I need to go through all my dang beehives. I really, really do. Separate them out to the right tubes. Like that would be beehives with die chips and letters. Okay. Let's see, what time is it? It's almost 9. I got time for 3 more rows and we're going to call it a night. So that means we've done 15 rows in 2 hours. Oh, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Odd. Okay. Okay, get these opened up, hunt it, then I'm gonna call it a night. I need a Coke. So now I'm on order from a doctor. I have to have my sugar level drop so low to keep me not driving if you have some type of sugar available. Said because of my weight loss, you know, the borderline of not needing insulin. And she thinks the Jordance, if it keeps keeping it low like it's been keeping it, I may have to cut it in half and take a half a pill per day. More off of blood pressure medication. One thing I see me taking for the rest of my life would be the gabapentin, the fluid pill, clozapam, and back with it. Because I do get panic attacks and muscle spasms. That's a nice hungry filly. I'm not that great at anything with full steps from the 20s yet. Oh, I'm curious about that. I do have full steps. Somebody said I weren't doing full steps. No, they don't have any listed as being sold or graded. MS66, $260. MS65, $30. 2008, full steps, MS67, $1,050. 1,150. Oh, okay. Full steps, 2006, Return of Monticello, MS67, $10,050 suggested retail price. 2006 Denver, highest grade. Don't have a population. 3,750. So some of these high grades don't have no population. That's just where they're suggesting that it's going to fall at. That's crazy. A book on coins to heirs. All the photos are grade, and you can't read them. They must bring the book back. So I want my money back because you can't read the dang pictures. If I was going to produce a book, it's going to have color photos of the coins. So, see all these little nicks and knacks on the rims? You get that. You don't want to send that kind in. Then you got to look at the steps. Little mushiness on this bottom one. Turn the light down some. You can see all the little knickknacks on the rims. This one you get 5 steps from NGC. You see all the markings, the contact marks. There are people that would send these type of coins in and why didn't get this? It should have been this. Well, you gotta look at everything on the coin. Like Materials Penny. I can I see the reverse? I studied the heck out the obverse of that coin for a full 6 months. Since the NGC came back to MS67, I was hoping for a 68. It was like about $8,000 coin, probably. See what PCGS has on there. Lincoln Cent. Brown. See how white I am? Probably brown. Probably be a details grade. At best, $8 coin. I couldn't find the Cheerios penny. I have to Google it. We'll get this done so I can get it. Let's turn this back up just a little bit. So this one it's a touchscreen slide for your lights. Buffalo. One day I'm gonna find that Spirit Bison or the extra die chip for the horn up here by the head and the M. One day I'll find it. A1 Denver. Now, I thought about this in the past. I had a 10-speed. I still got it. It's probably no good. Probably just want to pitch it. I can't ride bikes anymore because if I fall down, I got to have help getting up. And that may be a double die. Moving. It's not supposed to move. It's locked down. See right there? Ah, right there. That looks doubled. Looks doubled up in there. That's gonna be another research one. Die Chip and Yo. You can sort those nickels out. Piece. Okay. I wish I get silver. I want silver. Or both. Or both. My dad told me he remembers as a little kid seeing V nickels and change still. It wasn't that often. It was when they lived in Galveston. He saw it. His dad managed a hotel down there before coming to Baton Rouge to manage 2 different hotels here in Baton Rouge. Now, what I'm trying to figure out, let me ask my aunt. So how did her mom and dad meet? They're from a little town in Texas, and she is from a little town northwest or north or west of Chicago called Little Rock. Big Italian community up there. How the hell did they meet? I know he was working at a hotel the year my dad was born. I want to say it was $25 back then, including the rental use of a radio from my grandmother. Now, because I didn't have insurance at the time, my ex-wife was pregnant for our daughter. This is what got them to do more. I started having muscle problems. Could not control my legs. I kept kicking. Kicked her a few times at nighttime. It was so bad I started sleeping on the couch. Yeah. At the charity hospital that we had here in Baton Rouge. And 69D, pretty decent 69D is what the back looks like. What I figured, kind of worn down, but we'll take that one. But each bed has a little set of speakers for your TV, and the TV rental was $1 a day. I was out for 2 weeks. It took them a while. They had to do tests, nerve conduction, all kinds of stuff. It wasn't until 2001, 2002 football season I was working at LSU as a marshal. And I left early one day because my chest was killing me. It wasn't like a heart attack type weight. It just hurt like hell. And I could feel my muscles in my chest beating like crazy. So that's when I went and to the ER. And then the first time I went to the ER, I went on a Sunday or whenever. I know I went, and I got home 2 hours or an hour and a half before 9/11 happened. It might have been 2 hours. I got home like 3 o'clock in the morning because the wife came and woke me up. She said, "You need to come see this." That's on the first tower. She was fun with the kids. The kids were up. Kids ain't started school yet. So she was playing with the kids, getting them dressed and all that. And she was going to take them to my mom because we got home. I woke up and said, "I'm home. I'm going to sleep for a little bit. I got to go to work." So I saw the replay of the first plane hitting the tower. And I got on the radio. We had a talk station. And they were talking about the planes hitting the towers. Now, one of the guys, unfortunately, he passed away a few years ago of a massive heart attack while he was riding his motorcycle. He used, way back in the day, he used to fly the planes around Baton Rouge for doing a traffic report. And he told the guy on the radio who's no longer there, said, "This is not an accident. The planes just do not fly into the World Trade Centers." And literally, as I walked in, I hear, "Oh my God," come out of the drafting room. One of the girls that worked with us, that worked with us, had her little portable TV on and had it tuned in, and that's when the second plane hit the World Trade Center. And then I trying to remember the timeline. I think it was about a few minutes later is when the plane tried to crash into the Pentagon, or did. Part of it hit the Pentagon. Killed my friend's cousin who worked there. I would probably get a 67. Just don't have a 65. Then, of course, know about the plane going down in Pennsylvania. Needless to say, they suspended LSU football game that weekend. They moved the SEC championship game back a week, so all the games that were suspended could play after the regular season ended. That was a crazy, crazy time. And it's crazy. No airplanes. And our airport was a training facility for World War II pilots. It was back then we called it Ryan Airport, and then it's known as Baton Rouge Metro Airport. And they also had a little runway in the middle of town, which is now state headquarters for the state police. All kinds of state government agencies are there now. But it was strange because my mom and dad's house lines up with one of the landing and takeoffs, depending on when the wind. If the wind's blowing from the southeast, they take off on that runway, but most of the time they land on that runway to land on the northwest wind. I didn't learn this till later on about airports. Each runway has assigned a number. And a letter, I think. If you look, if it's, I want to say it's Depends how many runways they got, depending on how many letters they use. But let's say it's just a smaller part. It's got 2 runways for landing and taxiing and takeoffs, whatever. Okay? It's going to be the degree of the compass is the name. And I want to say the direction, like be W64. Runway west, 64 degrees. I think that's how it's termed. I learned it like a couple years ago. What? And these guys who do model railroads and stuff, they will put an airport in and they will actually put the actual runway number it's supposed to be in real life on that layout. Especially watching Miniature Wonderland from Germany. That one, it's got the airport in it. The taxiway numbers are based on actual airport numbers. It's crazy. Stuff you learn when you do computer-aided drafting. I learned that because we had to illuminate. They had to start illuminating by 2030. All runways lights had to be recessed to the ground and lit up at nighttime. Right now they got lights that show across the runway, but now they want them to light up in the runway, so the pilots can see it when they're coming in for a land. Oh, we got down to the end of this row 15 of this hunt. There's 9 rows left to go through for tomorrow night. If we don't get silver in this, maybe one of those 9 rows left. I don't know. Yeah, one thing's going to be put on the whatnot bin is going to be a 1950Ds. And I'm going to be asking for double what I paid for each one of those. Actually, I need to put the 50D so I can circulate, see if it's got full steps. If you got full steps, I might send that one in and get graded for full steps designation. So as of right now, as I'm looking at these 2004, 2005s, it is the Peace Boat leading the way tonight as of now. Not the Peace Boat, the Kill Boat, not the Peace Boat. Peace Boat, huh? We got a new coin I didn't know about. Yeah, no. The Kill Boat's first. Is Ocean in View. Second, Buffalo's third, and bring up the rear will be the 2004 Peace Nickel or Handshake. Whatever you want to call it, you decide. So we're getting to the end. I'm going to put some socks on, go grab me a drink and something to eat, and come back and watch some more TV. So tomorrow night we will do some pennies after we finish up with the nickels. And we'll do the change, including the change you get from the car wash. Because I did go about the bank yesterday, and they still had no quarters at my branch. What was cool is me going to the branch out here in Central and getting that Roosevelt dime. I think I sent a video. This is 64. This is 61 Roosevelt dime, by the way. Guess y'all seen the short. Man, these 21 Denvers are hard to get my hands a hold of. I did get a few of the dual dates. Those are put up. Okay. that's it for tonight. Thank y'all for coming out. Thanks for the likes. Any subscribers, thank you for joining. And remember, we are. I missed the nickel. Missed the nickel. 78. Okay, we're done. So until tomorrow night, y'all have a good evening. Remember, always check both sides of the coins because you never know what you're going to find. And whoever just came in, I'm getting off after 2 hours and 16 minutes and 15 rows of nickels. Finishing up tomorrow night, including we'll do a set of 150 pennies. So, good night.